Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street. We're James and the Games. Good morning, anybody who's out there. Oh, that's going to drive me crazy. I got to move the laptop bag. There we go. That's better. There. Okay. Here we are. Happy Saturday, everybody. Streaming at an unusual time today because 'twas my birthday on Thursday. But Thursdays, during this particular winter semester, are a 10 to 12 hour workday for me. So, Danielle planned all my birthday festivities for today, and they're tightly scheduled. So this is when I can do this. And so we shall do it. We also have a hard stop time, so I can tell you with certainty that we're going for about 2 hours, 40 minutes at the outset. All right. Pool of Radiance is on the agenda. And let's just dive in. Let's do this. We are once again trying to clear one of the first two commissions. We've not got there yet, but the party is stronger than it was last time. I've also got some ideas. There's a couple things I want to try today that I think I can fit in my limited amount of time. And who knows? Maybe it works or maybe it doesn't. Either way, I hope we have fun. I noticed on the stream manager that between when I launched the stream and when the starting soon countdown ended, we dropped a follower. So somebody out there got the notification and was like, sick of hearing about this fucking orc horde. Can you seriously just not beat this orc horde? Optimize your tactics, man. But that's okay. Now we've refined it down to the 122 best followers. So I'll take that. All right, what do we got? We got Lamb with a Dot. We got Weak Little T. We got the dot dash line. It's dragon. Secret word. Go figure. Here we are. So the first thing we're going to have to do when I load the B save, because we ended in the field, which I usually try not to do. So we got to get back. We got to get out of the area beyond the slums here in Phlan, where I started poking around, just trying to find any source of treasure and therefore experience to try to accelerate the leveling up process. Well, let's do the roll call. Obi-Wan is now, what is he? He is a level 3 fighter, 5,700 experience, which means, what are the implications of this for his advancement as a hero, as an adventurer? He's got a ways to go. 8,000 will be level 4. But he's doing well. We can also see that he's carrying enough money to level up one person once. That could be very helpful. Sir Waffle of Syrup has gained his first fighter level, but not his first magic user level. The first magic user level comes pretty soon, though. 2,500. Got to divide by 2, so the 227 experience that he still needs is actually 454 experience. Not that much, except again, it's all tied to treasure and quests. You get very little experience just for merkin dudes. So we'll see. Unconscious, our avatar has gained his first cleric level, which does mean he has more spells, which is great. I don't know that I've even memorized more spells. No, I didn't get around to that. No, he doesn't have more spells yet. That'll be level 3. But he has more slots, and that will be helpful. So that's something. 1566, so over 1,200, let's say, to get to that fighter level. Rilu is a level 3 thief, but I believe she can become a level 4. 5,000? She could. That's not the most vital level up, so if we have another opportunity right now while we're only able to afford one, we'll take the other opportunity. Badonka is level 2 in both of her classes, but not anywhere near level 3 in either of them. Kateri, the cleric, is level 3, and the next cleric level will come at 6,000. So she's closing in. I believe that even numbered levels are just spell slots and not spells, but more spell slots could not hurt. So, all right. Meanwhile, Kateri, do you have any? No. So the James, the Avatar of Britannia, cast into the wrong world by the Moongate, is going to need to nap on the ground until we make our way back out of the slums. So I've got my map over here. Check out the map camera. It's just not working. Jerk camera. Hold on. We can make this work pretty easy. 9 times out of 10, the answer is to do what I just did, which didn't work. Okay, hold on. What if I went off, on again? What if I did this? One more attempt here. Frustrating. Okay, I think the answer is going to be that we just move on and say that today is not a seeing the map day. But hold on, because wouldn't it be grand if it just worked? But it shall not. Okay. Well, you'll just have to trust me then. It is not that far back. Of course, random encounters are rampant in this area. But hopefully, we can evade them. Or we don't have too many, or we can handle them. Avoided by some gnolls. Great. Then we'll wait, and they flee. That's what we like. Avoided by some lizard men. Great. Carry on, gentlemen. Alright, these gnolls are not waiting. Hail, Stimpinski. Real life James has leveled up. In the sense that... Oh, geez, great. Geez. Okay. Well, he went down, but he's not dying. I hadn't turned down the speed, so it all happened very quickly. I don't know if it counts as leveling up to turn 38 years old. Certainly, if I was a Call of Cthulhu character, I'd be approaching the point where I have to start taking strength and agility or whatever penalties, but also making extra. I get to make extra education rolls. Another problem here in these this burned out area beyond the slums is that the what am I trying to say? Yes, that's true. For an incredibly long period of time, like almost 2 years. 2 years less 2 days. One of them might be a leap year? In which case it's actually only less 1 day. Okay, so this gnoll fight is going poorly for the team so far. And Kateri can't do anything but start trying to hit. It's really up to Rilu here to just do her thing. Overperforming with the sling. Alright, Sir Waffle can't cast because he's engaged, and of course he has 1 hit point. Might take a few efforts to even survive our way out of here. Hopefully not too many, because I'd really like to try things today in this shorter than normal stream. Oh, great. And Badalka's down to 1. There we go. That's what we need. That's the exact opposite of what we need. It's okay. I mean, it's not great, but it's okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. There we go. 1 down. Well, this time around, she's got to overperform with her bandages. Well, the policemen are watching. But they tend... Oh, dear. They tend to only watch us as we go into the slums. Okay. This is... So... Oh, man. I was going to say, our big hope here, immediately stolen from us, was that Quandary, with her excellent armor class, would be able to not get hit. And she took one hit, but, well, we can also hope that she doesn't take more. She also has to land hits. But at this point, the battle is pretty simple. It's just an exchange of attacks until it's all in the hands of the dice. We don't need to get much further to be in the clear. So if we can survive this at all, if we get through this battle, we'll make it back to New Phlan. But we need that to not be happening. Quandary just took another 4 damage. But they keep missing her, and they are. Okay. We don't want Rilu to take hits, but we can live with that more than we can live with Quandary taking hits. Excellent. Congratulations, Stimpinski. I'm very glad to hear that. Alright. Rilu's down. That is also bad. We'll bandage her. And let's see. No. Can Quandary tank 3 gnolls that have her surrounded? She cannot. The monsters rejoice, for the party has been destroyed. Not great. Tried a couple more times. Maybe we have to retreat to the A save from before this last foray beyond slums. But I hate giving up even the tiniest bit of progress, and we did win a fight that gave us some experience, so do my best to cling on. Hope you're also feeling well. Another vital part of the recovery process. Oh, hey, sweetheart. Thought I'd shut that door. Not that I'm not glad you're here. Can't shut it again until she's left anyways. Very, very good. Very glad to hear that. Okay. The kind of C with a dot in it. The kind of, I don't know, table with a single mug on it. Lopsided table. The all dot line Efreet. Very good. Very, very good. That is... it's a terrifying prospect. The long COVID. It does not sound like even the tiniest bit of fun. Well, fingers crossed. Sir Waffle also has 1 charge. We've surprised the kobolds. Then we shall flee. Or let them flee anyways. Surprise the gnolls. Let them go. Or avoid it. Let them go. This is all we gotta get to. There. Now we're back in the slums. So I guess this is probably the easiest way to go. The old hemp market. Someone said there's a secret treasure room in the corner. That was the overheard dialogue there. Okay, so if I go through here, great. We have smashed down all the random encounters in the slums. We've cleared the random encounter table. So we are in the clear. Excellent. So last time when I was in Sokal Keep, exploring more, I encountered some ghosts or some specters or some spirits or whatever. There are many gradations of ghost-like entities in Dungeons and Dragons. And I did a very good job of figuring out the one word that I was supposed to say to them to have the encounter go well. And so we learned a bit about, you know, however people in the rest of the world say it. But what we did not learn, what's going on here? Oh man. Where? Okay. I know where I am. I know where the inn is. I think. This is the inn, right? It is. Excellent. Oh goodness, yes, we want to stay. Obi-Wan's got us. Great. So after you finish interacting by figuring out the special word to say, which was written in a runic script on a scrap of paper that I had found elsewhere in Sokal Keep, once you've done that, you have the opportunity. Okay. All I need here is the Cure Light Wounds. We might as well get the other hold person's, like this. We're not going to do anything else with the level 2 slots. So I might as well fill them up now. Alright. Then you wind up discovering some hidden gems. And partially because I misinterpreted the queue, and partially because I am the person who I am. And it worked out too, because British was the one who redeemed the create a party member thing and created the James character for this party and insisted that the character be the avatar. So he is the avatar of Britannia. He's not just James, my self-insert. What I did was I turned this into a moral dilemma that it wasn't. Hidden gems or hidden jams, whatever it was, you know, even if it was, we found a whole lot of preserves, and either way, I turned it into a moral dilemma that it wasn't. So it's like, do you want to take them? And I was like, no, we shouldn't steal from the dead. And for one thing, probably should have just stolen from the dead. This is Dungeons and Dragons, not Ultima. But also, another problem here. Boom. Avatar's up. Another problem here is just that fully healed. Great. It's going pretty well. We're going to have to do the cycle at least one more time. Yeah. But not so bad. So Kateri will memorize 3 more charges. When I was editing the video to put it up, I realized I had misinterpreted what was going on, and the ghosts were literally telling me where the gems were. So they would not have minded if they were stealing. What I'm hoping is if I go back to that room, one of the things I want to try today, hopefully that's not a fixed encounter that disappears, because if we can get those gems, not only will we have more money, we will have experience, which we gravely need. Oh, right. Haven't rested. Do the rest. Everybody stocks up on Cure Light Wounds. It's time to go. Getting Healy. Alright. Opie, partially. Obi-Wan, partially. Ah, come on. Bad rolls here. Obi-Wan, fully. Excellent. The Avatar alone get it done? He can't. So it's all in Kateri's hands now. Fortunately, you can stay at the end as long as you want. So we'll be okay. No matter what happens here, but fully healed. Fully healed. Okay. Renew our spells. Make a new save. And we'll head to Sokal Keep and we'll see if we can make something happen. One nice thing. More spell slots means more charges of Cure Light Wounds. Means more potential for keeping an expedition going if we have to heal in the middle of it. Save in the A slot. I do not wish to quit the DOS, thank you. And let's get out of here. Actually, I don't know if it matters if the Haunted Keep is actually more encountery at night. It's probably not. And yet. Couldn't hurt to just go in the daytime. Gotta brighten early, of course. This isn't Britannia. where most of the NPCs sleep bizarrely late. For people who live somewhere where there is no electric lighting. Alright. So, off to Sokal Keep, where we have 2 goals today. 2 things I want to try that may or may not lead to me being able to accomplish related goals. I want to check and see if this gems event will recur because I didn't take the gems. I would like to take those gems. But if they didn't, well, okay. I lost the opportunity, but I lost it in a way that was sincere and represented the character of James the Avatar. All right, updating the B save, the in the field save. And here we go. And the other thing I want to try is I want to try that orc horde. I've been trying it from the 2 approaches that are from a distance on the grounds of, like, you know, most of them are melee, so it gives us a bit of time. Try to put some of them to sleep, hold them, and create a wall. But the thing is, when you come from that direction, you're in a very, very wide hallway. Wasting no time. We'll flee this one because we haven't made any progress to lose. In fact, we made progress by fleeing. But we'll fight this one because, yeah. The daytime is not, I don't think, reducing the encounter. Can we parlay with them by being nice? What do you say? Lux? They didn't like that word. Well, geez. Sorry. How was I supposed to know? I'm not familiar with skeleton culture. Oh. Slow it down. Alright. I think I actually want to hold off on turning undead for a moment. Because turning the undead can extend the battle if they cannot get far away enough to escape. The Avatar is still only having 3 movement on his turn. What's going on here? Have I done something to the equipment of these characters? I thought what was going on was... Oh, come on. Oh, man. 2 damage to the Avatar. 1 to Sir Waffle. What I thought was going on was that the terrain was difficult in... The losing your own wealth thing for Blackthorn was about, if you don't give half your income to give half thy income to charity, or thou shalt have no income. Okay. Missed me, which is great. Oops. Exactly. In what sense does that count as a donation? None that I recognize. Okay, yeah. Not turning them is so far not creating any major problems. And it should result in a faster battle. So we'll keep with it for now. Come on, Rilu. Take him down. Oh well. She tried. She tried. Okay, as long as they're missing. Hey, Kateri gets 4 damage on that zombie to her east. They're missing me. Another nice thing is that Kateri has great armor class. I say that aloud as she takes a hit, but only 2 damage. OP1 took a bigger hit. OP1 has the worst AC of the, like, serious frontline fighters because he wields a 2-handed sword. We'll get him there. Don't fully understand the sweeping mechanic. Don't know why I didn't get a sweep there, but what can you do? There's a lot that I'm a little confused about right now. Another zombie down. Or a zombie down. No, 2 zombies down. We just took 2 down. So Waffle will go for the... He's so serious about it that he wants the full experience. He wants the experience of being on the front line, attacking the enemies. But he also wants to get hit some. Feel alive. Oh, down goes that skeleton. 3 more damage on Kateri, but Kateri has good hit points too. 8 damage on Kateri. That's bad. Another hit on Opi-Wan. Another hit on Opi-Wan, but Opi-Wan has lots of hit points. Well, what do you know? I'm gonna turn those undead. Nothing happened. Well, that's a shame. Now I wish I had done something violent. Can Kateri turn the undead? Yes. Got both skeletons. And okay, that could have gone better, but it could have gone worse. That's good. That's great. A little bit of wasted damage, but we utterly obliterated that zombie. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? They're obviously not kidding. They're very serious, in fact, but frustrating. Okay. Okay, good. That takes some of the sting off, having to eventually chase that guy down and kill him. Because he took 8 damage, which is most of his hit points. I got 1 of the skeletons as it fled. We really badly want the Avatar, James, to not be knocked unconscious in this fight. There's another zombie down. So 1 more engaged zombie. I'm going to have Opi-Wan, almost beaten unconscious, hang back and bandage the dying Kateri. So this zombie is the only problem case now. Hey, good job, Rilu. 4 damage. Skeletons are actually not bad at escaping. It got away. We're okay with that. Zombies are terrible at escaping. I assume it's because they're all... I don't know. I don't have an assumption. They're just less competent than skeletons for some reason. What is going on with the movement? I don't know. View the character. Chainmail +1. Is it because I put the chainmail on her? I don't know why that would matter. Oh, it's because she's encumbered. Oops. I gotta sell all this junk I've been looting. Okay. Well, if the gems aren't there, we'll go do that. Because we do not want to try the orc horde in subpar condition. Come on, Rilu. Excellent. Okay. Now there's no risk at least. British! Hail! I was discussing British before you got here. That last week when I found those gems after talking to the ghosts in the keep, and I decided not to take them because I was like, I shouldn't steal from the dead. It was great Avatar role-playing because, first of all, this is AD&D. It's not asking me to deal with moral quandaries. But then also when I was editing the video, I realized I totally misinterpreted the context. The ghosts had shown me the... Oh. That could absolutely be the case. Why does it do this? There we go. Okay. I normally try to be in the habit of checking. I'm in a bit of a rush today. Excellent. Glad that it sounds better. But yeah, there was no moral quandary. But I invented one where there wasn't one. So that was good avataring, at least. Okay, Badonka's not going to be able to chase that guy down because, as I've now discovered, she's encumbered. Or not discovered, so much as deduced. So let's get her to bust out her composite longbow. and equip some arrows. It's a curse, Stimpinski, being this virtuous. I never asked to be this good. And big long shot with the composite longbow. 6 damage, we're done. Can't ask for anything better than that. Whoops. Have to complete the round before it lets the combat end. Combat ends. Oh no! I hit yes when it asked me if I wanted to end the battle. I mean continue the battle. Because I was thinking it was asking me if I wanted to end the battle. We'll get it right this time. No. 67 experience. Really slow going if you were to actually set out to grind. For levels in this game. Okay, well. We got romped a bit. But we have a lot of charges. And as we discussed, before we actually try the orc horde again, I really gotta go back and sell all this junk so that my characters are not encumbered and having their movement speed greatly restricted. Come on, good rolls. OP1, partially healed. Oh, that was a bad roll. Okay. I'll keep 1 charge on the avatar if I can. Casting Cure Light Wounds. Oh, come on. Rolled a 1. I just want to get him to double digits. I can live with everyone else being close to double digits. Okay, fine. The game is mocking me. And anyway, it's not even about hit points with the poison toads. It's just they'll kill me or they won't. With poison. Certainly my hope is won't, but let's find out. Two hits and she didn't kill it. Come on, Badonka. Missed. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Nope. Oh, probably because he's encumbered. What have I done to myself? Come on, really. Nope. Miss, 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 miss. All right. Miss. Yep. Okay. Oh, come on. When I was saying miss, 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 I was talking about them. Okay, there we go. 2 down. 3. Missed. Okay, we have a whole round, depending on initiative rolls, to make this thing dead. We've done it. Okay. Tiny little bit of experience. But I guess drip, 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 right? Every little bit. If only these poisonous frogs were wealthier. But then from here, I don't think there will be any random battles. I think random battles are all in the open areas of the keep. We just won't turn towards the orc horde. Awesome. It's a recurring event. Do you take the gems? God, yes. Oh, I was really hoping it would be a bigger experience point bonus, but hey, 208 for each character, not bad. Especially if these are valuable gems, which we'll find out immediately. OP1, as we've discussed, is encumbered. Rulu picks him up. Yeah, it's not nothing. And also the gems, presumably, will amount to some quantity of gold after we sell them. Or platinum, which itself is a representation of lots of gold. This time around, we still don't want to be poisoned by these stupid frogs. Oh hey, not even a random encounter. And now, fleeing might actually do something for us in terms of, yes, jumping us right home where we want to be. Do I want to take a boat? I sure do. Back to Phlan. Okay, excellent. To the inn, where we can recover and also get the daytime to come. Turn up those cycles. One platinum? Oh yeah. We have so many gems. I don't even care about platinum anymore. Okay. Magic. Cast what we have left. See if we get a good roll this time. That was a great roll. That was an 8. Don't actually know what the roll is for Cure Light Wounds, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is a D8. Cure Light Wounds. Ah, we'll finish off OP. No, we won't. Okay. And now the memorization cycle. Like, this is obviously clumsy. You need the need to heal by going through the memorization cycle again and again and again and actively casting spells. I think part of the reason I can bear it, as I've mentioned before, is that I've done a lot of wizardry. And wizardry, you essentially do the same thing, where you heal by coming back to town, which regenerates all your spell slots, then going into the dungeon and casting them all, so that you don't have to pay to stay at the inn. And in wizardry, you have to type the name of the heal spell every time you want to cast it. So on the one hand, this is less cumbersome than that. And then another thing that I think we got going for us. Fully healed. Can I get it done? Can the avatar get it done for everybody? He sure can. What a guy. That's why they call him the greatest person that Britannia has ever known and ever could know. Again, among other things, very humble. Okay, we got the stuff. We've done the A save. We're going to sell some stuff, including our gems. Then we'll see if we want to do any level ups for the characters that can get them, which might just be Rilu. I don't know, after that little foray. And then we'll see what we can do against the Orc Horde by trying to approach them from closer up and see if... I'm wondering if the closer approaches, although they obviously start us closer to the Horde, might have better bottlenecking opportunities. Because more than anything, we need to just be taking fewer attacks per round. The enemies themselves are not that fearsome. Okay. Would you appraise Rilu's gems, please? One is a 10. Alright, have it. How about the next one? 50. Have it. How about this one be, like, awesome? 10. Okay. What about this one, though? 10. Okay. But we were just building, right? To the last one being great. No. I guess that explains why we only got 200 experience for 5 gems. Fine. Well, would you like to buy a bunch of junk we found? Oh. They are. They're the bad kind of lottery tickets where you don't just automatically win. Okay. Nothing special in that batch. How about here? Probably not. But every little bit counts. Feels unlikely that we're ever going to find a Fauchard fork of +1. It'd be grand if we did. Yep, deal. 2, that's a deal. 1 is a deal. 2 is a deal. 2 is a deal. 0 is a deal. 1 is a deal. But I'll hang on to these arrows. We love large packages of arrows. For whatever reason, you can only buy stacks of 10. And no, this game does not automatically equip another stack of 10 when you've exhausted your first stack of 10. When he says 0 gold pieces, is he giving us like some electrum? Or is it actually just, he's just like, I'll take that, but I'm not going to pay you for it. I mean, fair game if that is what he's doing. Sell the scale mail. Because we don't need it anymore. Chainmail +1 is better. Short sword. Studded leather armor. This short bow is just piece of junk. This short sword, junk. This shield, it's junk. It's all just junk. But now, well, that reduced our encumbrance somewhat. I think that all that copper also isn't helping, but what are we supposed to do about that? I don't know. Is there a bank? If there is, I have not found it yet. Perhaps they'll open a bank in the slums once we've cleared it out. Yeah, sell the regular flail, sell the regular shield. Studded leather, and a short sword. Okay, well, it is what it is. I'm thinking that we have not achieved a level up for anyone but Rilu. And again, we love Rilu. We really do. Ultimately, we think of her as the main character and the, you know, the little sister of the team, the kid sister, the one we all, you know, feel protective of, wish the best for. She's the Lauren of this D&D party. But that doesn't mean that we necessarily want to, when we can only afford one level up and we are closing in on some real good, important ones for characters that will give us real benefits, we don't necessarily want a level 4 thief before that. Besides hit dice, I actually don't even know what benefit a thief gains in first edition D&D as they level up. Maybe higher backstab values, but I've never pulled off a backstab once yet. So, I don't know. Alright, this is it. Moment of truth is drawing near. Hey, did the map camera start working? No, it just won't. Well, hold on. What if... No, it doesn't matter. Just when I know something's not working, it pisses me off. I don't want to fix it. What if I actually turn off the USB and turn it back on? Great. Well, here we are in Sokal Keep. So yeah, now that we have the map, let's talk tactics. I've approached, because here's the orc horde, and they approach if you step here or here, and that's where I've approached from. And it actually did go much better from here than from here. Subtle difference, but it seemed to matter. What I'm wondering is, what about here or here? I can't imagine we can go through those doors without triggering the orc horde, which would start us much closer to them. And if we do that, can we force them into a tighter bottleneck? Maybe, maybe not. But all we can do is try. And try we shall. So let's go. Here we go. Be amazing to not even have a random encounter on the way. Wow. I didn't say that believing it could possibly happen. And yet here we are. Well, geez. Let's commemorate that. Just in case it goes pretty well, but not quite. And I think, all right, want to try that door again. That's the door. Well, now we're standing outside the door. What if, no, I was going to say, what if that last skeleton party I killed was the last one? But it couldn't have been because I fled a different one shortly after. Okay. Well, we know we want to bless up. It's in Tyr's hands now. Here they come. So yes, they are going to attack us. But how might the field be different from this approach? Let's see. This looks not at all as bottlenecky as I might have hoped. Oh, this is like, okay, there it is. They arrange themselves differently this way. So if Sir Waffle could get a sleep off really quickly, we could actually mess with them somewhat. But at any rate, weird setup. What else could we do? Could we fall back? And create, is this, I don't know, hold on. Let me look around again. Because it doesn't matter that, you know, this is actually just perspective and technically there shouldn't be a wall there. You can't go in that square. So 1, 2, 3, and then you can't go there. Let's fall back and we're gonna try to make our stand with this 3 square bottleneck. Maybe. Back to 9 move, so Badonka is no longer encumbered. That's good. However, step back, step down. And then, because she does have her bow equipped, I believe I should be able to launch an attack. Do I have a shot on one of the leaders? No, I don't. Okay, in that case, for now, I'll delay her turn. Maybe the leaders will come into view. Their different positioning actually does immediately impair their ability to mess with us at the very start. At least for some of them. Okay, if we want to fall back for a bottleneck, we are going to have to give up some opportunity attacks. But only from pitiful normal orcs. It could work out. We're going to try it. 2 attacks on Sir Waffle, who at least has an AC of 2. ACs in first edition are like golf scores. You want them to be low. I don't know what the THACO is for a regular orc. Alright, come on. 2 misses. No. Okay, great. I should not have done that. I'm glad that I saved. Let's just run this back. Okay. We can't fall back because we're not going to get turns fast enough to do it. Nonetheless, being right there, I think will still allow us to create a better combat situation. So, let's find out. But no, stop giving up opportunity attacks, especially because they are opportunity backstabs. It's just not the kind of calculated risk I should be taking. It's not a calculated risk. It's just a foolish risk. Okay, what do I need here? I need the thing that is like that. Triple fishhook thing. And then just the parallelogram. And the all dashes. The word of the day is Gunga. Oh man. Imagine if we had Fireball. You need a level 5 magic user, I think, to get Fireball. And you have to have found a scroll of Fireball so you can scribe it into your spellbook. And we don't even have either of our magic users to level 2 yet. So Fireball would be the game changer. But I don't think we're going to get it. So the game is not going to change. It's going to be all about a mix of better tactics and what's the word? Luck. Just going to put our faith in the random number generator. All right. We're going to try it again. We're all blessed, which means we can hit more. What are our THACOs? 17, 18, 18, 20. Crazy how many hits Rule Light gets. 17, 18. Bone Trap. That sounds like fun. Okay. We are just going to fight them. Similar to how we did the other big battle that almost started going well and then just didn't in the end. Okay. Hold on. I want to quickly double check here. Badonka has a Thaco of 17, which means to hit armor class 0, she would need to roll a 17 on a d20. It does, obviously. The name gives away that it's supposed to be a trap spell. But if you can just set a trap underneath someone's foot, if you can get that pressure plate, just slide it right under their foot while they're standing there. Okay. With a Thaco of 17 against an armor class of 5, subtract that, means she needs a 12. Thank you, Waffle Syrup. I am grateful that you are here. I'm glad that you continue to subscribe. I'll do the pitch. I can offer nobody anything, really. You get access to the emojis of the other Friday Night Frosthaven players and also my friend Robert, who will never... I might actually see today. We'll see. That's the latest claim, is that he will come. But that was the claim last year on my birthday, and I didn't see him. And then my partner Danielle, who hasn't even played with us in Frosthaven yet. But suffice to say, the actual value proposition here is my gratitude. And so, don't do it because you think I need it. She got the hit, so she rolled at least a 12. If you need 12 or more, that means what? That there are 9 possible values out of 20 that could be a hit. So it's actually slightly lower than a 50% hit chance, which is why we see so much missing in the game. Okay, Sir Waffle. Why can he not? Oh no, no. He doesn't have sleep memorized. I'm a fool. Okay, we're still going to play this out, but if it fails, well, there's the thing that I need to remember to do for next time, because we could really shut them down if we could land a sleep on the front lines there. We love to hear the miss, Tink. And we love to watch their pathfinding break and take them further away from the heart of the battle. Ding, ding. Unfortunately, one of those was actually Sir Waffle's guard attack missing, which is not the way we want that to go, but attack Kateri. She doesn't care. If one more... Come on. These are the attacks we really want to miss. So, of course, the attack Rilu. 6 damage. Not great, but Rilu's got pretty good hit points. She'd have better hit points if I gave her the 4th thief level that she's qualified for. 2 damage to the Avatar. Not great. We'd rather take no damage. That's what I wanted. Okay. 2 damage to Waffle. Sir Waffle. Which is real bad, because he's got the lowest HP of the team. Okay. Do I go for the hold person? Yes, I think I do. There's a bit of a risk here if she doesn't cast fast enough, because she takes a hit, she'll lose the spell. But we might be able to shut them down in that little alcove and really reduce the number of them that can get in here and mess with us. Maybe. If it all works out. Which it could. We definitely have a better line here. This is a better place to approach from. So that's good. We've cracked a bit of the tactical challenge here. If Rilu could take this guy down, it would be great. With her Thaco of 20, minus an armor class of 6, she needs a 14 or higher, which is not good odds. And yet she gets a lot of hits. Not this time, but it's happened. We've all seen it happen. Okay, she got the cast off. Does she have range on the ones I want to hold? She does not. Okay, well that's fine. What we will do is just create a hobgoblin wall here to preserve Sir Waffle. Held. 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 Alright. The hobgoblins are also, although the orc leaders, the real big deal. 4 damage to the avatar. We don't love it. Okay. Obi-Wan with his 20 HP. Alright. Attack the hobgoblin to your immediate right. Is Obi-Wan still encumbered? Oh man, it's because of all the money. Well, right now he's just on the front line. He doesn't need a lot of movement, so we'll survive. But I think that's also why he's not sweeping, which is bad. That's okay. I will address that if we have to run the battle back again, which we probably do, but we'll see. We'll see. Miss, miss, miss. Okay, Obi-Wan took a hit, but on the other hand, Obi-Wan is a big tough dude. Quirk of multiclassing is that the avatar, even though cleric spells can be cast while you're engaged, because he's also a magic user and magic user spells can't, it turns off the cast option, so he cannot cast cleric spells while engaged. So kill an orc. Or miss an orc. These are all options. Okay. Not likely, but wouldn't it be great? Because we have hurt one of these leaders. Which one? This one. She needs a 15 or more. No. That's a 25% chance of hitting. Slightly higher than 25, but still not good. Sir Waffle taking a hit. Not good. But we do have some security here, thanks to the unconscious hobgoblins. If I lose this, when we give it up, I'll go back to the town save, and we will give Rilu her next thief level, because that will get rid of all that platinum that is encumbering Obi-Wan. Oh, I can cast this time. Oh, I'd just taken a hit. It was not a programming quirk. It's risky, because I could easily take a hit before I get to cast, but I gotta try. Sir Waffle, attack above you. The hobgoblin who is conscious, the one to the north. Missed. Not good. Not good, team. This is good. Avatar, heal thyself. Fully healed. Might be a good time to have Kateri do another hold person and continue ensconcing us in helpless fools. We want to make this guy dead if possible. Three total damage when he had 4 hit points. Real bad damage rolls there. Because I believe it's a D4. Possibly with a bonus. She did not get the job done. Yeah, I think I do want another hold person. No. Do violence. Attacking that hobgoblin to her northeast. At some point, it's going to be essential to the success of any strategy that we land hits on the basic enemies that we're definitely capable of defeating. Miss, 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 miss. Excellent. Miss. Excellent. Miss, please. Okay, but Rilu, there's a lot of ruin in our dear Rilu. Okay, OP1, attacking directly to the east, that hobgoblin. Oh, man. It's not going well in that regard. Be great to knock him out, but it's also wasted damage if she misses, and maybe Rilu can get in there with the sling. Let's spread it out. Let's spread the pain. Or just miss. It's immaterial if it's missed. You don't have to worry about the opportunity cost of applying the damage there instead of somewhere else. A miss. At least when they're missing, it's the good kind of missing. And many of them are just can't do anything. They don't know what's going on or why. Missing, missing. All right, Avatar. See if you can hit that hobgoblin. Absurd. Kateri, hit the hobgoblin. Yes. Okay. The journey of a fully slaughtered horde. 2 damage to OP1, but OP1 has high hit points. We can live with that. Yeah, the journey to killing this whole horde starts with killing some of them. So. In fact, true victory here will actually just come when we break their morale. We should have to kill enough to make the rest of them despair. Probably be very difficult to kill them all, Stimpinski, precisely because 7 damage. All we need is the Armageddon spell. And we get this done. Just like that. Attacking the hobgoblin and missing. Attacking... Attack the orc to the northeast and see if he'll do a sweep. No, because he's encumbered. Okay, just attack the hobgoblin. Sweet. Okay. Every now and then something good happens. Just like in real life. Okay. Get him, Rilu. 20-something, 26% or thereabouts. That's our girl. The leaders also are not very smart in terms of like stocking ammunition. So I think they each only have 1 quiver of 10 arrows. That can also obviously redound to our benefit. Orcs closing in, but that's okay. All right, Ladonka, we need to take down another leader. Work your magic. Oh, she's run out of arrows in that first quiver. Should have gone with the 21, but coulda, woulda, shoulda. There's no going back. If I look back, I am lost. I missed. Maybe one of the arrows in the 20 quiver was a lucky arrow that would have hit. Okay, Rilu, keep it going. No. Okay. Great to have this orc out of the way. So if Kateri can take him down, that's grand. Great job. If no one engages her before she gets another turn, we can have her creep up and help Sir Waffle, who is in real trouble now. That was 4 damage on Sir Waffle. He has got to be at like 1. Unless I misread that and someone else is taking the hit. This is admittedly going very fast, But if we turn the cycles down one step. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's bad. What can we do though? Attack to the north. Kill that hobgoblin, Sir Waffle. He tried. I don't know how hard he tried, but he tried. That was an opportune miss. Okay. Need dead orcs. Actually, I need to once again try to heal myself. Thank goodness for a miss. So I lose the spell. Oh, thank goodness. Partially healed. There's no way to know how healed. Alright, attacking to the east. 4 damage. Well, at least you got a hit, but still, come on. Rilu's down. You hate to see that. Yes, I know my teammate is dying. Obi-Wan, you gotta kill this dude to your east. It must be done. Attaboy. 3 damage. Don't like that. Alright. Ooh! Well, I look forward to hearing about that tomorrow, Stimpinski. Have fun. Thank you. I got a few more attempts in me, I think, so fingers crossed. We got to take an opportunity attack here, but I think it's worth it. Definitely worth it. Okay. We can save Sir Waffle and keep hope alive. Kill an orc. Nope. Sir Waffle will do the bandagings just so I don't forget to do it and Rilu dies. Oh, thank goodness. Fully healed. Fully healed. Partially. Well, hopefully it's a lot. At least one of them's out of arrows, and because they've all been shooting, that means they're all going to be out of arrows soon. Some things are going our way and some things aren't. But we also came in, there's a few things that I could do to improve the tactical situation here. So... not bad. Okay. Do any of them still have bows equipped? 2 of them do. Let's try. Let's try hitting them. 1 damage. Wasn't really what I was hoping for. Oh, good. But they are out of arrows. And they are bad at pathfinding. And if they come into range, Kateri might be able to get the whole person on them. Get some free kills. Pretty soon the ones we've already held will be waking up. Which is bad. But it's good if they're going to come in and attack Kateri instead of Sir Waffle, because she has the best AC on the team, as clerics often do. 4 damage to the Avatar. And a miss. Man, a mass damage spell. Wouldn't it be something, gang? They've certainly clustered themselves in a way that lends itself to mass slaughter. And yet, we just don't have that capability yet. I'll try to heal myself again if I'm going to keep doing this. Mr. Waffle. That's nice. Okay. Let's squeeze Kateri in. At great risk, but I think worth it. Okay, how far are the different leaders? She can hold at least one of them. I'm going to throw caution to the wind here, because really this is not going the way we want it to at all. So if it gets much worse, we'll be surrendering and just trying it again. She got it off. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can target all 3 of them. Now they might be better. Welcome, Zverg. I don't even have a level 2 magic user yet, let alone level 3, who could, in theory, cast Stinking Cloud. It's a bad scene. Oops, already targeted that one. It is definitely it gives you the classic RPG experience of growing more and more powerful. Come on. Held. Unaffected. Held. Hey, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, as they say. Although, again, this is not going great for the team yet. At present. Okay, attack the one above you, Sir Waffle. Yeah, it's a... I don't think this... I think I'll be giving up on this attempt. I came in with a couple of tactical deficiencies, too. I forgot to memorize sleep, and one of my guys is encumbered with platinum, which I didn't realize. And that's stopping... He's the highest level fighter, but he can't do any sweeping right now because he's encumbered. It's not great. Okay, well, let's start killing the leaders. It's at least satisfying to kill the leaders, even if we're eventually forced to surrender here. Yeah, they're like the 2 first big quests of Clear the Slums and Clear Sokal Keep both have one big hurdle that they put in front of you. The Trolls and Ogres in the Slums, who I also still haven't beat, go figure, and this big Orc Horde in the Keep. And I can tell that it's going to be both enormously satisfying when we're finally able to pull it off, but also that when we are finally able to pull it off, the rewards will be great and will kick us up a notch. And then we're going to really start getting the ball rolling here. I hope. That's the theory. Okay. The line is broken. Don't think this is going to go our way. Okay, I will surrender. I also hear a cat meowing. I should see if she's thirsty. I'm going to run to the washroom. We'll try it again in 1 second. Hang with me, gang. Hang tight. I'll be right back. Take care. Hold on. Alright, here we go again. One more kick at the can. Well, maybe not just one more. Got a little time here. Could be several kicks at the can. We shall see. Some water. Just like the cat, she was indeed thirsty. I filled her glass. Which was already full, but she likes it when it's just been filled. So I refilled it for her. Alright. It's the butt rune. Oh man. That must be a real unpleasant surprise. The first time you finally get the really awesome sounding fireball spell you've been waiting for, and then you just blast your own dudes. And at the same time, even blasting your own dudes, I can imagine doing that and thinking, as it happened, cool. Look at the dread destructive force that I can now summon. Okay, so I do think that what we actually want to do here is... Okay, hold on. Where's Sir Waffle at? 24, 23. Okay. No, we're not going to level up Rilu. Instead, we are going to swing by the guild. And have Sir Waffle duel until we grind him up. I think it'll take 2 duels. To get him to 2,500, and then we'll train him up, which will also unencumber Sir Opie. This is my first, not my first time, because like 2 years ago I played for like a few hours, but I'm past where I ever went before already. So you can see I didn't play a ton. All right, Sir Waffle versus Rolf, the long-suffering duel master. Oh no, Sir Waffle. All right, Sir Waffle lost the duel. That's embarrassing. I mean, Rolf's an expert. He shouldn't beat himself up too hard. Okay, get back up, Sir Waffle. When I was a kid, my understanding, my misunderstanding, was that Dragonlance was the D&D setting, because I didn't read many Dragonlance books. My first encounter with D&D was through one of these, like, you know, at the Scholastic Book Fair, you'd get a book that's like a guide to Nintendo games, and it had one about the side-scrolling, like, quasi-action Heroes of the Lance game that was ported to the NES, among others. And I would read about it there, and I'd be like, ooh, that sounds so cool. But I didn't play that until years later. But that was my first exposure to D&D. Oh, we gotta leave entirely. And then I did acquire one Dragonlance novel when I was maybe like 9 or 10. And it was not one of the core novels. It was in fact one of the prequel, like how the heroes of the Lance first met. It was the one about how Flintlock the Dwarf and Tanis the Half-Elf first met each other. It was, I remember really liking it, although I couldn't tell you much about it except that, oh, come on, Sir Waffle. Killing us. At least he wasn't literally mortally wounded in that particular duel, I guess. That's a point for his pride. This is supposed to be going much more smoothly. I'm sure we'll have no problem with the Orchord, though, next time we try. Fully healed. Okay, come on. It's not... you know what? You were doing better against Rolf last time when I was doing some training. I guess Rolf was like, oh man, I look like a fool in front of the other guild masters. I better, get some work in with the Faustshard fork so I can deal with this guy. Come on, Rolf. You're here to help us learn. Okay. Okay, fine, Rolf. If that's the way Rolf wants to play this, we'll give him what he wants. Going back to the inn. Because we gotta heal up. Yes, I'll rest here. The only things I remember are that the story about Flintlock and Tanis meeting is not like a high adventure story. I think there's like a murder mystery and some court intrigue in it. But also the plot gets jumbled up in my mind with Stephen King's fantasy novel, The Eyes of the Dragon, because there are a lot of overlap. There are some notable similarities between the plots of those two fantasy novels. At least I remember that being the case. And, but yeah, the other thing that stuck out in my mind is that there's a lot of racism against half-elves, at least in that book. I don't know about the whole Dragonlance setting. And, oh man. I hated racism when I was a kid. And I hate it now, too. I didn't, mellow out about racism as I grew older. But, just made me so angry whenever anybody said anything mean to Tanis. What the hell, man? That's not how we're supposed to treat each other. I don't remember exactly what age it was, but it started with an incident at school where one kid used a racial slur that he may not have even understood against another kid, and then they were like, oh, emergency, we got to teach the kids what racism is and that it's bad. And so they explained this concept to us, and I was just appalled. You're telling me that there are people who just don't like Darren, like my dear friend Darren. They just don't like him for no reason. They've never even met him. And then I would go go to the school library and get a book about Martin Luther King Jr. Oh no. I know nothing. I know the Heroes of the Lance got together. They did something heroic in the War of the Lance or something. And that before that, Flint and Tanis met. And that's all I know. So, dreadful to hear. I'm not happy to learn that something bad has happened at any time to Flintlock the Dwarf. Yeah, I remember... yeah, you never know, because it seems quite possible at some point I'll play the Kryn games, and then I'll be like, I should check out at least, I'm not going to... I'm not going to read, an extended fantasy universe of books. There's just not enough time in the world. But I can definitely see myself reading some of them. And probably, the core ones. Alright. Here we go again. All we need. We're going to try to hold the sleep back at first. I would like Sir Waffle to just take down Rolf once. Fingers crossed. And then we'll gimmick the next one with sleep. Okay. He's acting first. I do and I don't. In the sense of, I'm aware that Larry Elmore is a well-regarded fantasy artist, and I know I've seen some of his work and liked it. Oh, maybe... It's all up to the dice now. Nope. Yikes. Alright. Fine. One more try to do it honestly. And then we just gotta dunk on Rolf with sleep. Oh! I forgot that I actually finally got my magic missile expended so I could get sleep back. Okay. We have so much more, so many more options than I was actually granting myself in this orc horde fight when we go back to it. That's great. It would be an awesome birthday treat to actually accomplish something. I love the disclaimer of, you know, not no. Rolf, you son of a bitch. But it didn't work. Hey, it's good for the goose. Uh-oh. $200. Oh, that might actually get it done. Which is great because, you know, Rolf is going to need some recovery time after being really, really roughed up there. We did it. Brilliant. Okay. And then fighters, I think, go through the first door. Yes. And that's what we're doing for No, it's not. We need the magic user door for Sir Waffle now. And that's out here. Probably to the east? Yeah. Because I know I've gone through the west door before. It's suitable that that is how he won the fight to get his training for his next magic user level. And on top of that, we can clearly we can invoke the sacred rule of Rolf started it. Because he tried to pull that nonsense on Sir Waffle to begin with. Okay. We'll give 200 platinum coins. Okay. This is great. The worst hit die roll in the world still gives us a double-digit Sir Waffle. Heck yeah, I want to train. Sir Waffle will train. Yes. Congratulations. And that should also give him at least one extra slot, obviously. Oh, and I just get to learn a spell. Okay. I better actually... I forgot about this mechanic. Because I've read about it but never experienced it. I forgot about it. So let me look here. What are some good options? What are the options? Period. Enlarge. Lasts 1 turn per level of caster. Increases the target size by 20%. And gives you ogre or giant strength and size for combat purposes. I don't know. Burning Hands is a touch range combat spell that causes fire damage of 1 point per level of the caster with no saving throw. It's guaranteed damage, but at a level 2, that's only 2 damage. What about Shocking Grasp? Shocking Grasp. This combat spell does 1 to 8 plus 1 point per level of caster electrical damage to a target the caster touches. So there is a saving throw, but it's not a guaranteed hit. Yeah. Okay. What's Friends? I don't think we're going to do Friends. No, we're not. Weird. It can only be used in combat, this Friends spell. Wait a minute. Why did I even bother setting up a gimmick where I can show you if I'm not going to use it? It can only... It's combat only. But then the effect is anyone who failed it thinks the caster has more charisma than they do. I feel like that is a spell they had to program in because TSR wanted them to be as accurate as possible. But I get the feeling that there's no application of that in the game engine. And then, okay. Combat spell does 2 to 5 damage to the target with no saving throw every 2 levels. Magic user gets 1 missile, so at level 3 he would get another one. I think Shocking Grasp might be the option, even though for this horde, I think actually 2 charges of sleep will be the way that we go anyway. I'm gonna get Shocking Grasp. See how it goes. This is the last chance for anyone who knows this game better than me to scream, "You are making a mistake. Do not learn Shocking Grasp. Take this instead." I'm waiting. I'm waiting. No one has intervened. Shocking Grasp, please. Well, he did have the worst possible hit die roll, but that makes sense if it's both divided by 2 and it's a magic user die. We'll live with it. Whatever. Back to the grind. I mean, not the grind. Back to actually trying to advance. He's still very encumbered because of all this junk money. Can we just drop our junk money? Yes, but it didn't reduce his encumbrance. Is that just because it doesn't update until you leave and come back? Yes. Thank goodness. Can I find quickly the rules for encumbrance in the manual? If it doesn't literally appear in the thing, no, I don't see it. I'm not gonna bother looking it up. Don't have time. He is certainly a glass cannon right now. Hopefully his next fighter level up gets a better roll. But you know what? I'm not a power gamer. Even in contemporary D&D, I always foolishly roll for my hit points on level up instead of just taking the reasonably generous average. Okay. OP1, just give some of that silver to Badonka, I guess. Oh no, we don't want to encumber Badonka. Give it to Rilu. Like, silver's not literally nothing. Ugh. But isn't it? Isn't it kind of literally nothing? I don't know. Rilu is probably not encumbered though. Her movement was still 9. And we can't camp in the streets. The guards will come and usher us along. And fair enough. Fair play. Okay. Yes, we certainly do. OP1 will give you his last platinum piece. Okay. I can memorize 2. Oh yeah, because I did use sleep against Rolf. Okay. I was like, did I get 2 new slots? No, I did not. Still, it's not nothing. Memorize them. Take 3 Cure Light Wounds. Yes, please. And 1 Cure Light Wounds. Thank you very much. We rest. Boom, 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 boom. It's 10 in the morning. We've also, I think, pretty conclusively determined that it does not matter what time it is for the random encounter rate in the Haunted Keep. Let's get back there. Let's see what's good. We did get overexcited there and bash our faces into the wall. But this is not a game that cruelly causes you to take damage when that happens. So that's okay. Why is it dark at 2:30? I don't know. Okay. I liked that 1 entry point, so let's try it again. For now, we haven't made enough progress that I'm not just going to try to flee. I'll accept that I must fight the random battle. If it's imposed on me, yeah. Don't want to flee here and give up all those steps we took. We'll fight the skeletons. And the zombies. Because it's always the same party here. At least we have sweep back, I hope. Maybe not. Maybe I just do not understand how sweep works. Good job, Rilu. That was really great. Again, I think I want to wait slightly before I uncork Turn Undead, just in the name of making the battles go quicker. Let's slow the cycles down. I have enough arrows that I'll actually just save myself the trouble of swapping out weapons and use some arrows in this fight. Yo, Mom! How's it going? Happy Saturday. I have one hurdle left. Oh, 7 damage. I hate it. One hurdle left to cross. Alright, it's time to turn him. One hurdle left to hurdle or before I've completed either of the first 2 commissions. At least those skeletons aren't gonna... Before we get, like, anything at all. This is not an optimized party. I did a gimmick where there was a channel reward people could redeem, and they would get to pick the party members and design them. So 4 of the party members were just created for me. And so we're not power gaming. We're just trying to make it work. It's a lot of fun, but we are... Good shot, Waffle. Sir Waffle. Okay, good. Forced to flee. Smashed in the brains. Right to the back of the skull. Come on, Rilu. Nope. But she tried. I didn't see if that zombie got turned. Oh yeah, if you gimmick it with them, apparently there is an encounter balancing applied just on the basis of how many points you added with the modify option. Fortunately, because some of the viewers who created their own characters actually rolled up stats and told them to me, that resulted in me reducing some stats as well. So even though I did do a little bit of modified gimmicking to power up some of the characters to make it fit what the people wanted them to be, I also powered down some characters for the same reason. Big hit. You love when they're turned and it gets them to obliterate themselves. Okay. Ah. Excellent. That zombie's still in it to win it. Oh no. We're going to have to hunt that one down. The zombies are no good at escaping. That's what I wanted to see. And that. Okay. On the whole, this is going quite well. Can Badonka... Badonka is encumbered? The pain... It's because I gave her that silver. We just got to throw out the silver. Silver's not worth enough anyway. And just because of the way treasure tables work in AD&D, we will eventually just be completely liberated from the economy. It's up to you, Rilu, to save us time by killing this zombie as he flees. He's actually fleeing into the area where the orc horde is, but blessedly, the game's going to let that slide and not just engage us with the orc horde right now. Ah, almost killed the zombie. Can Obi-Wan clean it up? No. So many backstabs. Didn't quite get it. Does she have the line of sight? No. Or maybe she's out of arrows. I'm not going to risk getting knocked out by closing in on these obviously guarding skeletons. We'll do it with the people who are real good at not getting hit. Specifically Kateri. And OP1, who's real good at being hit and surviving. Down and dying. Okay, come on, Rilu. Rilu is a thief with 13 dex. What? No range? What's going on here? I think it's actually a line of sight issue. She's a thief with 13 dex because what we were trying to do with her, and if I go on to Curse of the Azure Bonds, is do a little story here about a young girl who's trying to find her, you know, her gift or what she was put here for. And so she's not actually a good thief. But she has 18 intelligence. So one day when she dual classes into being a magic user, she'll be a very powerful magic user. The problem arises because dual classing is not in Pool of Radiance. Oh, yes. Well done, Badonka. Okay. Sir Waffle, just don't do it. Just stay back. Just hang tight, Rilu. You've done your work. Let the... Oh, come on. Come on, people. Come on. There we go. Gave up enough opportunity attacks that eventually one of them had to hit. And we're done. Okay, great. Love to expend a few charges of Cure Light Wounds, which is a drag. We would love to have more. It's not the end of the world. The undead do not carry treasure. Oh, come on. You're kidding me. Fine. I flee and we're back to where we started. The pain. Okay. What can we do? $12.20. Oh, good. A good roll. I'm not going to use a charge on Sir Waffle for one single hit point. So let's get in there and let's hope for better results. It's okay. We'll flee this one. And back to the drawing board. It's an excellent service. And for me, it's nice because I do not have a PC as a child. So a lot of these games, even if I knew about them and would have been interested in playing them, just never had the opportunity. Come on. Alright. I'm going to try to make this work with fleeing. No. Okay. Once more. Huh? And it worked. The only computer that I had any experience with as a very young kid was I later was able to work this out. My neighbors had an Amiga. I didn't know that it was an Amiga. I just knew it was a computer. But I remembered a specific game from it. Oh no. Okay, good. Didn't waste the charge. Because the thing that I said, okay, in camp, save, in the B save, don't quit to DOS. I have to run in the washroom before we do this. I'll be right back, and we're going to find out if we've put it all together here. Maybe we have, probably we haven't, but it's worth a shot. Hang tight, gang. And we're back at it. Eye of the Beholder and LucasArts, of course. Nothing so cool in my neighbor's library, but a few games still stick in my mind. Not because they were even necessarily great, but I remember there was a Garfield game. Remember nothing about it. It was not remarkable in any way, but it was Garfield, and I knew who Garfield was. And there's the DuckTales game, vastly inferior to the Nintendo Entertainment System DuckTales game by Capcom, but it had a structure that I love in a game, which is it's kind of like a campaign of mini games, because it's all about Glomgold and Scrooge racing to see who can make the most money in a certain amount of time. And so you play the game by picking a place to fly to, do a flying level with Launchpad, where we always just crashed the plane and lost a bunch of money. And then when you got there, it would be like there's a bunch of different possible games that it could be. Like a sort of platformer where you try to get Huey, Dewey, and Louie to climb a mountain. Like cave exploration game where you explore a dungeon, like one room at a time, and see what happens. And then the game that actually allowed me to solve the mystery of what this computer was years later was called Flood. And it was just a platformer game where you play as a character who, and the gimmick was in every level, there's a flood. So like just gradually the level fills with water the whole time. I remember that one being pretty good. Oh, and I remember the Great Gianna Sisters, a Super Mario Brothers ripoff that was not that exciting. But the one gimmick I remember from that is that they decided to go for overkill with power-ups, so you can just keep getting new and new, like better and better fireballs that do like crazier things. All right, we're blessed up. We've memorized a bunch of spells. We have 3 charges of sleep, which if we can get them off, that could be very helpful. And I suppose in service of that, I'll just have Kateri delay for now. Obi-Wan can guard this round. If they come forward, that'll be beneficial. Miss. Missed the Sir Waffle. That's great news. Didn't hit me, which is good. I have the option to cast a spell if I want to still. Yeah, the orcs aren't really even the big problem here. Haha! That's what we guard for. The number of orcs isn't so bad. The hobgoblins aren't great, and 4 orc leaders is not great because they have longbows, so they can attack from a distance and take us down pretty quick. But all we can do is our best. So, oh, is the issue with Badonka actually that? Well, for one thing, she's clearly encumbered. I hope this isn't my turn to drop this stupid copper. But also, she must just not have arrows. She doesn't. I'll equip the 20 pack, the full quiver. Excellent. You can drop all the stupid coins you want. But we're also at the stage in the game where our thacos are very high. I should probably find out how I can, if at all, rearrange the party, because Kateri is actually a much better frontliner candidate than Sir Waffle, particularly because not just that she has much better armor, but her spells can be cast even if she's engaged, and Sir Waffle's can't. But we cannot risk Sir Waffle taking a step back and taking 3 opportunity attacks to the back once we're swarmed here. We want to get those charges off though, so we need Kateri to drop a hold person and try to create a wall of helpless people. 6 damage to Obi-Wan, which is not good, but he's got more ruin in him than James the Avatar, so. Miss. You know what? 3 damage to Rilu is bearable. No damage to me is also good. Okay. Rilu's going to throw caution to the wind, try to get a hit on a leader. With her Thaco of 20 in her sling. Maybe I should just have her focus on the orcs, which is more likely to land a hit. Okay. I'm going to try this. It's all just about casting time. Oh, lovely. If I hit here, hitting here could get Sir Waffle to step back and then do one of his own. Although, hitting here would close the bottleneck. But Sir Waffle could do that if he can do one of his own. So, let's try it. Come on. Failure saves. 1 failed. 2 failed. 3 failed. 4 failed. It didn't even target the other ones. I don't understand that. It didn't even say, like, unaffected. I'm disgusted. Okay. Missed. We love when that happens. Okay. Let's take a look. This one is not helpless. Nor is that one. The key things that we really hoped would happen did not happen. Sir Waffle will also delay. We'll see if Kateri can get the hold person. Sir Waffle can take a step back. That's the dream here. He's also got to not take a hit in the lead up. But I think he might be covered there now that he's ensconced in the front line of battle. Come on, bring it back to Kateri. Okay. Here we go. Kateri casts. Okay. We can target 3 hobgoblins. Or 3 anything. But obviously we will do hobgoblins. 1, 2, and 3. 1 is held. Come on. Held. The other one's held. It's not. Alright. Do I take the risk? No. Because taking the hit would not only be real bad to have the person with low hit points take the damage, but would also guarantee that he can't cast a spell anyway. So we'll try to kill the one that's not helpless to his northeast corner. Womp womp. Okay. Nonetheless, we still do have 2 charges of sleep on the team overall. And we still have 1 hold person with Kateri. And we're all in good condition at the end of the first round. 4 damage to me. I don't love that. I think I'll hold off on another hold person though. So let's kill an orc, Kateri. Yes. Okay. Feels good. Okay, Sir Waffle. You have got to get this hit. Wait, he can cast. Alright. So there is nothing about being engaged, at least for a fighter magic user, that means he can't cast. It's just all about if you've taken a hit this round. So, putting a lot of faith in the cast speed and the AC here. Okay. Do I close the bottleneck? How far can this target? Oh, wow. If we could put down 3 of the leaders, that would be incredible. One down. 2 down. 3 down. This might be it. This might be the time that we win. I shouldn't get too excited too early, but I am that excited and it is that early. 5 more damage to OP1. That's not great. We will try to get some Cure Light Wounds going on momentarily. I really did not want that guy to get all the way there. Okay. Urgent need to help OP1. So Waffle took a hit. Not, there are things here that are not great, but there are also things that are going very well. I think before we take out the helpless leaders, because they'll be asleep for at least a few rounds, we want to take out some of the ones that are harrying us right now. 3 damage. That is not what I was hoping for. Okay. I've taken damage, so I can't do Cure Light Wounds this round. So this is just a fighting round for me. I'll attack the Hobgoblin to my northeast. Oh, he was asleep. Or held. Well, now he's dead. Rilu is just going to start killing the leaders. Fingers crossed that's really bad for their morale. How's my time? I got 40 to 50 minutes. Certainly this battle will resolve. In fact, kind of just did, didn't it? I'm going to hang on for just a second here. But yeah. Okay. Nonetheless, we can do this. It is very possible. Okay, we get a second shot, which is nice. Let's attack the leader who is not helpless. Oh well. It's frustrating that the Avatar is knocked out. Because if we win... Okay, OP1's down 2. They swarm Waffle. Okay, because I'm tight for time, I'm not going to play this out hard. Because I think we might be able to do this. And that would just be just grand. That would be a definite birthday weekend highlight. Not that I'm not also excited to see my friends tonight. Okay, what do I need? I need the double-ended shepherd's hook, or the half infinity. Infinity over 2. It's a difficult fraction to resolve. It was my birthday on Thursday, but on Thursdays this term I work like a 10 to 12 hour day. So this is the celebrating day. And thank you. Thank you. 38 years old. I don't know how it happened. I was just walking along, I was young, and now look at me. Yeah, I'm pretty well preserved. I'll give myself that. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? At the start of this school year, back in September, a bunch of students, I ran into them on campus somewhere, and they were like, oh, can we ask you something? Like, you don't have to answer, but we've been taking bets, and we just want to know. And they asked me how old I was. And so I told them, which at the time was 37. And they revealed to me that the range of bets, that's it, yeah, March 23rd. they revealed to me that the range of bets was from 24 to 38. So one person thought I was older than I was. What's yours, Verg? Okay, hold on. Is there an obvious option in here? Alter. I bet that alter is for changing the order. Party order. March 23rd. You're exactly 10 years older than me. How about that? Birthday buddies. That's fun. Do we share a birthday with any notable figures? I'm sure I've looked into this before. And if it was anybody really cool. Famous March 23rd birthdays. And oh yeah, geez. Oh my goodness. Happy belated birthdays, Verg. Thank you for pointing that out to me. Oh. Margaret of Anjou. That's cool. Little bro. A bunch of... Okay, goodness. I go to this list and it's like, look, it's a bunch of YouTube stars. Oh, CJ Perry is the exact same age as me even. I was born on the same age, on the same day as Lana. Miro / Rusev's wife. Okay, so what am I doing here? Opie? He's been selected. Whoops. Oh, this is what's working here. Oh, cool. Mozart. That's a good one. I've got Margaret d'Anjou, and I've got Lana. I'm sure there are others. Wait. Oh my goodness. Could it be? I saw in the YouTube preview here. I will stop doing this in a moment. I understand this is not what we're here for. And I've been talking about how there's not that much time. But oh my goodness. This is very exciting to me if it's true. I saw a first name trailing off. Filled me with the thought that maybe I share a birthday. You know what? Why don't I do a find on this page? I know what I'm looking for. How did I not know this? I share a birthday with my favorite filmmaker, Mr. Akira Kurosawa. Amazing. That's exciting. Okay. Yeah, I'm moving Sir Waffle back. Wait, no. That wasn't how I wanted to do it. How I want to do it is by moving Kateri forwards. Let's try that. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Has she done the bless? No. Bless us, everyone. All right. Now we have our glass cannon, Sir Waffle, not on the front line. And we have our iron cannon, Kateri, on the front line. That should help. Can't hurt. Maybe it will hurt somehow. Thank you for subscribing. I don't have much to offer, except my gratitude. Although I do, whenever I do get a payout, I try to spend it on things that come back to the stream. Because I'm doing just fine. I appreciate that. That's a nice thought. That's kind of you. But now it's... Oh, come on. You jumbled our order up a bit in a way I don't love. Don't want Badonka with just a bow. There. Oops. Not manual aim. Move. Oh, then I want to look at her. Because, once again, we want to get rid of all this junk. Okay. Is she equipped with arrows? No. Haha. If I actually tried to grow full facial hair, I'd just get a pure, like, 18th century Van Dyke. Like, nothing will grow on my cheeks, but I can grow the goatee. And so for a couple of years, I did that, and I got into it, not because it looked good, it looked horrible, but I liked thoughtfully stroking a long beard while thinking. But then the students did a fundraiser with the prize being if they hit a target, I would shave. And after I shaved, my partner at the time was like, why not just grow a mustache without? There was a point where my mustache was pretty long during the pandemic. Okay. Getting right down to business with Badonka. Come on. Critical hit. Or the exact opposite. The mildest possible hit, but it's a hit. Make this one a big old miss. Yeah, we like that. Okay. Ah. Well, the Avatar's not casting sleep this round or anything else. Hopefully Sir Waffle can. So far, so good. One damage. It's not so bad. Especially getting crowded by the orcs does crowd out the hobgoblins. Another hit on me. That's not good. That's a oh, come on. Bad start. Okay. Hopefully in the second round I can heal myself. Or hopefully Sir Waffle can create a bunch of a wall of suckers that are unconscious in front of me. What happened to my sweep? I don't understand the mechanic of how sweep is either enabled or not enabled. Just a problem. Sir Waffle took the hit. Well, if this one falls apart instantly, we can try again quickly. But I don't want things to fall apart at any speed. Okay, well. Certainly can't come to the front line now, so get out the short bow +1. Go to 10 arrows just so we don't run out quickly. And let's try to deal with some of the problems right up here in our face. 3 damage. It's not nothing. We can also imagine how that could have gone better. For example, by being twice that much damage. Alright. Okay. Well, Kateri can do a hold person and we can get a little bit of a safety bubble in front of us, so that's not nothing. Come on, Rilu. Ah, she tried. She tried. She got the cast. Okay. So, what we want is... Well, we know we want the 2 hobgoblins harrying the Avatar. And then I guess I'll take the orc right here in the hopes... Actually, no. Let's do the hobgoblin coming around. Come on. Held. Held. Unaffected. Come on. Can't catch a break. Okay. Try and hit it one more time. Run it back one more time. At least. I mean, if it falls apart this quickly, we can run it back twice. Maybe I should go bang my head against the trolls and ogres. See how poorly that goes. I do not want to bite the bullet and grind training to get the multi-class magic users in better shape. So hopefully I can avoid that. It would take a lot to make me do that. And the good thing is that although it would be more exciting to be making a bunch of progress, be more exciting to be making a bunch of progress, but I really I find the moment to moment just playing this game to be fun and satisfying, and the incremental progress to be satisfying, even if I would like it to be more increments. So, okay. We'll try this order again. Bless us all. Not that the extra Thaco seem to be really doing that much for us there. We could also try the other door, but I don't know that that's actually going to... I feel like these two might kind of mirror the setup. But maybe they wouldn't. Oh, Sir Waffle going first is what we call bueno. If he can act quickly enough. You know what? Maybe... no, it looks pretty similar on either side. Classic symmetrical keep design. Okay, Sir Waffle will take a step back. And try to get sleep off from here. He got it right away. Well, now I wish I hadn't taken a step back, but do I have the range? We might be able to get 3 orc leaders and a bunch of hobgoblins right away. Bad saving throws. Bad saving throws. 1 down. 2 down. It only targeted 2 of them, but it got the 2 and it succeeded on everyone else it targeted. I can't complain about that. It would be churlish. And I do love any time there's any kind of miss. Should I also just try to get another sleep off right away? Yes. And I get it off right away. Wait, but okay, so I did this one, which means this one's already helpless. And I can't target that far anyway. This isn't optimal. Okay, this was wasteful. I shouldn't have done this yet. But, hey, a graphical embellishment? Just a flower pot? Weird. Okay. This is as good a start as we could ask for. We'll put Rilu to work in particular, making dudes dead while they're helpless, and the rest of the party. Oh, we love those miss sounds. Oh, that guy can't even get line of sight because he's wedged in. Only 2 damage on Waffle. Sir Waffle. Okay. I don't think it's hold person time yet. Although we could... No, I don't think it's hold person time. I think it's step forward and fight time first. Kill that hobgoblin. OP. Oh well. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Does not change the fact that this is going quite well for the team. And we do still have a charge of sleep, 2 charges of hold person, 1 leader shall die. 1 cruel blow. Both cruel and impressive. That she could fire from that far away and kill him. I'll let Rilu deal with that for now and have Badonka try to actually get something done here. Wait. Why does she have no range? What's going on? Did I once again... Oh, because we lost, and so she doesn't have any arrows ready. Nothing worse. Nothing any worse than that. Okay. Make dead. 4. That's a start. That's a start. And a lot of them are being held back by the unconscious fools in front of them. We love to hear the miss. Okay, 34 minutes. I think that the battle will wrap up within that, for better or for worse. Hopefully for better. Was that hobgoblin distracted by the flowers? That'd be a helpful mechanic. We love to see a miss. Okay, hit on OP1, but he has the most hit points, and we do have the capacity to try some healing on him, depending on what his current situation is. Okay, now it's bad enough that it's quite warranted, I think. Okay, take out another leader. Do not want these leaders waking up. It'd be great to make more of them helpless, and we'll try to do that. Okay. Probably worth trying to heal him, and yet... Yes, I should. I will. Cast quickly. Before someone hits you. Heck yes. Partially healed. Hey, I'll take it. Do we have another sleep? We do. Yes. I'll try for it. It's casting immediately. That's pleasant. Where though? These ones are already helpless. These ones are helpless, so it's not worth it to target him. Can we go deep enough? We can't. Okay, so it is these ones right up in our face. One. 2. Got all the hobgoblins in range. Also creating a nice little wall between us and more attacks. Okay. I don't know. Badonk is engaged now. Should I take the risk of stepping back? Probably not. We'll just have to get a kill here. The broadsword +1. Go for it, Badonka. That's what we want to see. Okay. She used a hold person yet? No. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth trying. Cast fast, cast fast. Do not take a hit. Oh, I was really hoping that guy wouldn't step forward and engage. But okay, fair enough. You gotta fight your fight. We do not have the range. Okay, so I won't use the second one until I can get an orc leader with it, but this does allow us to neutralize... What? How many? Yeah. Is there any other conscious hobgoblin I can reach with it? No. So I'll just do it to an orc. Orcs held. Hobgoblins held. That's the one I really wanted to hold. And the other one's held too. Okay. It's time to start slaughtering the helpless. Which I know doesn't sound heroic. But, no one said life was sweet. Okay. Do a sweep for old time's sake? No. But he killed the orc. I should have killed one of the helpless hobgoblins, but okay. Whatever. She can take a step back and be safe from attack. So I will have Vedonka bust the bow back out and take aim at one of the non-helpless leaders, because we would love to kill them too. 6 damage, 2 damage, he's down. I think this is it, team. So it's only the non-helpless leaders up. Obviously, I won't start killing those ones just yet, because they're creating a wall for us. If they wake up, not the end of the world, but we want to keep getting kills because we want to break the morale of the enemies. We want to see them start surrendering or fleeing. Oh, I feel good. Alright. Like I said, don't want to use it yet, so Kateri can swing that mace +2, try to crush this orc skull right to her north. Good try though, Kateri. Oh, that orc figured it out. He figured out how to join the fracas. Opie, yeah, just slay the orc to your north. I keep saying I should be doing the hobgoblins and then I don't. Perhaps I will remember next time. Missed waffle syrup, we love that. 4 damage on Kateri we don't love, but she doesn't take a lot of hits, so fingers crossed that she doesn't take more soon. Sir Waffle, kill that one below you to the southeast. Okay. Try to kill a conscious one. Didn't get it. Alright, let's have a repeat performance, Vedonka. Let's take out the one remaining leader. Come on. 3 and 1. Well, he's half dead. That's a start. There's no denying that's a start. Take him down, Kateri. Nice. It's got to be so frustrating for all those orcs in the back. Literally a pile of their unconscious compatriots, stopping them from joining the melee while they watch the elite soldiers just be killed in their sleep. Okay, we need to heal Sir Waffle, because this guy is not helpless right now. Five damage. You love when that happens. Finish him off, Sir Waffle. Get revenge. Yes. Okay. Either James or Kateri can do the healing here. What's the story here? One of them's become unhelpless. I hate that. Kill him. No. I liked it better when these fools were all helpless. I still feel like this is going quite well though. Even though some of them are waking up or being held, regaining the feeling in their limbs or whatever. Whatever it's like to stop being held. Oh, the pathfinding worked for him finally. Good for him. Recognizing that there's more than just the 4 cardinal directions. Okay. Did I just say that I must? Yes, I did, and I do have to do the curing now. Cast fast before you get hit and lose the spell. Done. Excellent. Fully healed. Fully healed. Partially. Hopefully it's a good partial. No reason to be that optimistic, but it'd be great. Okay, come on. Kill him. Send him to hell. Okay. Oh, hey, it's my turn again. Missed. I don't think it's necessary to save the hold person for the leader anymore, because he's already half dead. He's the only leader left. So I'll use hold person soon. Oh, especially because he's... Okay. Never mind. I've saved it for him. Here he is. Good. Okay. It was actually a pretty good heal. Partial heal, but up to 8. Orc to the northeast. Missed. But they missed too. The hobgoblin missed. Hope he won there. Six damage on Kateri. That's bad. Especially because she can't cure herself right now. But we'll deal with that next round, hopefully. What else can we do? We can't do the hold person. Missed. Don't want my joy to turn to ashes in my mouth here. Okay. Kill the one to your right. You can do this. 2 damage. Come on. Painful. Okay. Kill someone helpless. Preferably a hobgoblin. Yep. And a hobgoblin that wasn't serving any kind of obstruction purpose. A miss. Every miss is precious. Relu gets another turn already. That one's become unhelpless. These ones are still helpless. And they're not doing anything anymore, obstruction-wise. Every kill gets us closer to some of these suckers starting to surrender. Which is where we want to be. We can take this leader out as he approaches. Oh, we can't because we don't have line of sight. So I will do another helpless hobgoblin. Yeah, might as well do that one. Still no surrenders, but so many fewer of the really threatening enemies. Not that, you know, the orcs can overwhelm us. It's not impossible. Alright. Can't go for the hold person yet. Gotta get the cure. All is lost when we start going down. She got it. Okay. Big heal. Partially, but hopefully it was a good heal. Be great if instead of just partially it would tell you the number. Oh well. Southeast. Missed. So frustrating for that leader. He wants to use his battle axe. Try to fire his soldiers up, but it's not working out for him. 1 damage. We can live with 1 damage. What do I have that I can cast? Only Cure Light Wounds, which we don't need right now. Okay. Take the orc to my north. I'm encumbered. 4. Come on. All you need is 5 to take it down. Okay. Right to your east. Hope you won. Kill him. Or miss him. Really, who's to say what's better? Doing your job right or failing? 5 more damage on Obi-Wan. We gotta get a Cure Light Wounds to him. 20 minutes. So we're also against a clock here. Alright, gotta chance it. To the northeast. Killed. Like, brutally killed. He's technically not instantly killed, but couldn't get much closer to being instantly killed. There's a hobgoblin. I see no reason not to do the leader. And yeah, okay. Unaffected hobgoblin. The leader's held. And so is the other one. Okay. Obviously that could have been better, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad. More damage on OP1. Thank goodness for his great stock of maximum hit points. Great. We're still in it to win it. I really want this to work. Go for it. No. Okay. Should have done someone helpless. I will not waste ranged attacks on not getting free kills anymore, because breaking the spirits of our foes is what it's all about here. They'll be leaderless after this. I don't think that the morale system is complex enough that like it's worse for them to lose their leaders than to just watch lots of people die. But in like that's what it should be. They should be filled with despair right now. Okay. What is the OP1 situation? It's not good. I have 1 charge of Cure Light Wounds left, so this is the time. Just gotta not be hit. OP1, kill the guy right to your east. No. Well, at least we're keeping him alive. If nothing else, he's a sponge for pain and suffering. Alright, start slaying helpless, and particularly the ones that are not in the front line. The front line ones are also just giving us a bit of a buffer. It's better than nothing. I think that was just his pathfinding malfunctioning and not that he's fleeing. Would love it if he fled. Alright, Kateri, kill that orc to your north. She did it. Okay, serve Waffle. To the northeast, slay the orc. No. But, as long as he keeps staying alive, he's also doing an important job. Okay, to the north, slay that orc, Avatar. Yes. Still not surrendering, but it does, but I did not build a party where that is feasible. So here we are. Come on, OP1. You only took 1 damage. It's okay. If you got to hear the crunchy hit sound, you also want to see the number 1 very, very briefly flash across the screen. Rilu shall make someone dead. Come on, OP1. He's just mocking me. He's not even trying. To the northeast. Nope. No luck. But they're also really bad at pathfinding. So we're not getting as swarmed or surrounded as we easily could be if these fools were just a little smarter. To your northeast, Sir Waffle. Get her done. Oh well. He tried. I don't know how hard he's trying, but he's holding the line, and that's important too. We've almost cleared the hobgoblins. I mean, we're getting there at least. You gotta give credit to these orcs that they're staying in it. Their leaders are all dead, and they're watching the elite hobgoblin troops go down. And yet they just keep believing in strength and numbers. I think Kateri should guard. No. What can she cast? What does she have left? She'll guard. Six more damage to OP1. That is not good. Okay. At least one of them is going to die. Is the other one in the back line still helpless? It is. "15 minutes. Racing. Come on. I just want to see one of them surrender. Okay. He's not that hurt. And also, I don't think I even have a charge of Cure Light Wounds. No, I don't, because my cast option is gone. Okay, so to the northeast. Make him dead. Or not. To the northeast, Sir Waffle. 4 damage. To the east, OP1. Nope. Incredibly bad rolls here. Like, we don't have good Thaco at this point. Ooh, I did not like seeing 8 damage on the Avatar. Kateri has got to do Cure Light Wounds on him now. Are we down to all the helpless ones being frontliners who are serving a blocking purpose? We are. Okay, so in that case, we don't want to kill them because that lets the spot be taken by someone alive. So let's try to take this one down. Of course not. Oh, she's got 2 charges. That's something. Kateri lost the spell. At least she got revenge. What is the kill counter I have to get to before these people start losing hope? To the northeast, Sir Waffle. Finish him off. Yes. Is that guy running or is he just malfunctioning? I don't know. If I kill a helpless one, more of them get in. I don't think I should right now. Go for a kill. 3 damage. It's not a kill, but it's something. Wait. They're fleeing in panic. Come on, just kill this one. 2. Hey, but he fled and he got killed. The line isn't holding. Look at that. I have 1 hit point. It'll be a kick in the teeth if I get knocked down and don't get the experience for this fight, but sure hope that they can get to an escape point. That would be torture. If the thing that cost me the victory was just that I had to end the stream because I have an appointment at 2 and I have to call my aunt before then. I guess I will mute the microphone if need be. And oh, she doesn't actually lose the spell. She just doesn't get to cast it. Okay. Even the hobgoblins are fleeing. I wish they would surrender. Okay. No. Worst case scenario, I will just leave the game running and finish off screen. Because we've done it. Some of these orcs are going to escape, I think. Some of them have pathfinded their way into not being able to escape. We don't want Kateri to go down. Oh, but this hobgoblin's helpless. Oh, he's woken up now. Is this one up? They're both up. Well, let's try to get them. Nice. And she gets the second shot. Ha! They're like, oh, finally, I can flee. I'm not being controlled by these arcane or these holy powers, these divine powers. And then boom, Badonka just like Legolas here. Rapid firing with her short bow. +1. Okay, actually, we all have bows. And yeah, I'm carrying a bunch of junk that I don't need. I meant to sell all that junk. What happened? What happened to my plans? I don't know. Do I not have arrows ready? I don't. But I do now. No, let's do the 18. I wish they would surrender instead of fleeing again, but I can't target them? Why? Just because I'm encumbered? I don't have the bow ready. Good catch, Waffle. Why not? Oh, because I didn't take the shield off. All right, there. All that for a miss. Be great if we just, you could just demand surrender somehow. I think the problematic ones are actually going to be the ones fleeing down this way. So, Rilu will bravely go minister to the terrified by killing them all with a slingshot. Let's see. Cower in the corner, if she can. You're absolutely correct, Sir Waffle. We'll put it on hyper fast. Faster even than the overclock default. One of them got away. It is possible for them to get away. Ha! And you could tell that that was a well-shot arrow. Look how fast it went. Flee. Flees. Got away. Got away. They're escaping. So it is the corner ones. So do I have the shot on any of them? No. Okay. Kateri does not have a bow. And could not use a bow. She's a cleric. These ones are escaping. So it's those four. Or however many are squishing themselves in terror into the corner down here are the only real remaining problem. Boom. Yeah, they got nowhere to run. So does she have a shot? No, of course she doesn't. And she's encumbered. I must have not saved my selling of all the junk, which is frustrating, but okay, fine, whatever. Yes, I'm fine with this junk being gone forever. I hate it. I never wanted it to begin with. Doesn't get me my move for this turn, but okay. Time is it? 125. We're still in it. We're still in it. Not even into the this is not good. I should not be doing this. I should have stopped by now. Time. Ha! Opie. Oh no. Are some of them like jammed up so they can't flee? Did one of them get away to the south? Yes. Okay. Ah, it was not an arrow issue. Line of sight issue, perhaps? Yeah. This is an arrow issue. Fortunately, I'm good with my hotkeys. No, I still can't do it for some reason. So it must just be the short bow's range. Another one down. Got away. Got away. For whatever reason, the sling has just remarkable range. They're almost all gone. This is going to clear up on time. I'm calling it now. We're not going to get to experience our just rewards till next week, but got away. Listen, man, we gave you so many chances to flee here. Oh, don't have the range. Or the line of sight. Maybe that's what it is. Or is it the arrows? Oh, there's two of them there. But one of them's dead. Just out of range. Got away. Love to see it. No, I won't continue this battle. I certainly won't. 144 experience points, but that's not the big deal, right? The big deal is next week when we go back and we say, hey, guess what? We cleared out Sokal Keep. And also, we're going to go into the room that they were guarding. Maybe that's a treasure hoard. Okay. Well, time to get encumbered again. Oops. Don't care about copper. Don't care about silver. I'll take the gold. To the forces of good. Alright. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. She's overloaded. Some of this might be magic. So we'll take as much as we can cram in. Probably not the long swords, but again, whatever we can carry, we might as well. Okay, hold on. I gotta go tell Danielle that I am wrapping up. She's telling me that I've got to wrap up. One sec. Okay. took care of that. I mean, we're laden down. If these are a bunch of +2 magic swords, then the joke's on me. But I don't think they are. Still treasure left. Do I want to go back? No. On a hobgoblin body, you find a note that you copy into your journal as entry 57. Okay. Fine. Jeez. Just when I think I'm out. Entry 57. This will not be my most dramatic reading. A ratty piece of parchment with large writing on one side. Our spies in the city inform us that a party of invaders will travel to Sokal Keep to free it. That's us. To combat these invaders, assemble a force of no less than 3 squads. Travel by boat from the small docks at the west of town to Thorn Island. Move undetected to Sokal Keep. Find the adventurers in or around Sokal Keep. Kill them before they can return to the city council with information about the true situation in the keep. Too late. Return with the invaders' heads as proof of completion of your mission. Upon completion, you are rewarded with food, treasure, and many slaves. Signed, the boss. Slavery is bad. Maybe if you'd been more moral, your karma would have worked out better for you. Okay, that's it. We don't have time to take stock. We don't have time to do anything but save. The dam is broken, team. Next Saturday, we're going somewhere. All right, so rest of this weekend. Tomorrow, I'll be back in the normal time for a weird Ultima 7 episode. Because we beat Ultima 7 the Black Gate last week. But we're going to do a little bit of messing around with things that we didn't do, including casting the Armageddon spell. So that's exciting. And then probably that won't take the whole time I got to play, so I might pop open, go back to, I was playing Adventures of Lolo 3, solve some puzzles. That'll be fun. On Tuesday, if the stars align, my buddy Greg will be here. We're going to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time, the Super Nintendo adaptation of a mediocre arcade game. But my memories and conventional wisdom all tell me that the adaptation is better. So fingers crossed for that. Next Friday, we hope the whole team will be back to wrap up the Edge of the World scenario, and then we'll be saying goodbye to the Blink Blade. We're retiring our first character. Only 8 scenarios in Frosthaven. So Friday and Frosthaven, that's exciting. And then Saturday, we'll be back here, and we're gonna get our just reward for completing a commission. Hopefully we can gain some levels. Hopefully we get some new stuff to do. Maybe we can take on the trolls and the ogres. The sky's the limit, baby. This was exciting. If you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, you can't hear my voice, but I'm glad you stopped by anyway. So thanks for stopping by. And until the next time, that we all land in the same corner, secretly, of Sokal Keep together. Take care of yourselves, and be kind to everyone you meet.